Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is 10 on the 10th, which means I have 10 Christmas cards for you today. Now, these Christmas cards came together really super simple once I figured out I had a couple of issues, and I got them fixed. I'm going to start with, I had this card kit from Stampin' Up. It's an old one from our one of our past Christmas catalogs. Cannot begin to tell you what it was, but since it's retired, that's pretty much immaterial anyway. But it came with these great little envelopes. I love these. And then just this card base. And I thought, okay, if I wanted to do a quick Christmas card, all I need is something to go into here. And I didn't want to have to do a lot of coloring because Bob is home, my time is limited, you know the deal. Okay, so started with these card bases. And then I went with this sentiment, and I took... no, wrong one, sorry. That was the one I was going to use. I used the Merry and Christmas from Merry Christmas to All. And they may have come out about the same year, so. But yeah, that gave me a nice cursive. I used this gold embossing powder. I'm not sure where it came from. I'm thinking possibly Stampin' Up, but I'm not positive, so. I do know I wasn't overly thrilled with it. I love a detail gold from Stampendous more than as my favorite go-to embossing powder. And then I went with, to fill in that space, I needed something to go in the middle. I tried different types of shapes, and I settled on the frame set from Cut Your Own Project Life card kit from Becky Henkins, and it gave me the perfect mat for inside that star border. Now they used a cherry cobbler on these. I chose to go with a gold embossing powder, and I used my Stamparatus, and you can see here how I gridded it off, so I made sure that the card was going in the exact same spot every time. And that way, if I got a misstamp, or I didn't have to move this, all I had to do is put my stamps up here. You've seen the videos on the Stamparatus, on Tim Holtz, on the Misty. You know how this works. When you're doing assembly line cards, where you're going to stamp the same image over and over and over again on different sheets of paper, but they're all the same size, using a Stamparatus is the way to go. Okay, and then all I did was gold emboss it. I started out, this one's a little messy, and I'll probably go back and redo this one because I figured out about 3 cards in that my Versamark stamp pad was really weak and it wasn't holding the embossing powder. So I had to go back and recut and restamp about 6 of these. So, but that's all I did. I stamped the Merry Christmas, heat embossed it, and I have 10 super simple, super quick, semi-elegant Christmas cards. Now, I will be sending this particular one out to all of my country music clients that I do promotion work for this year. And I'm thinking I still may put a mat on the inside that will have my cowboy, my country angel emblem in the corner, and wish them all country Christmas blessings. I really need a stamp set that says that, don't I? Country Christmas blessings would be absolutely perfect. And I could probably do that on the computer. So, I am probably not going to be in here until Saturday. Bob is home an extra day. So, if the rain holds off, I've got some things that I would still like his help with outside and trying to get the garden ready to go. So, in the meantime, I did show you my Make a Kit, Make a Junk Journal with Dear Julie. I showed you my kit. I'm already changing a couple of things. I've decided the white flowers are out because I want to bring in the multi-size package of doilies from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to have to go buy a new pack because mine are already separated out into sizes in my scrap rack, and I don't know which sizes came in a pack. So I'm picking up a package of the doilies today. There's just something about the doilies and patriotism and Americana that just all kind of goes together in my brain. And I'm also, that paper pad has to be my front and back cover for my journal as well, unless I want to do a soft cover, and I really don't want to do a soft cover. because I don't do a traveler's notebook type journal. I want a spine, so I need a harder back. So I'm either on the hunt for a new paper pad from Hobby Lobby today that has a front and a back cover where the chipboard on the back is heavier. That one is on the kit that I showed you. The card backing on that paper pad isn't any heavier than the cardstock on the inside, which I found really weird. So I've got to find a heavier material to make my cover from, and it has to come out of my kit, out of my 14. So I'm either on the hunt for a paper pad that has a heavier back, or I'm going to go into Goodwill today and see what I can find, see what they've got for a book that might have patriotic images in it that I could also use, as well as the cover of the book for the cover of my journal. In which case, if I pull the book, I'm going to have to pull something else out of my 14, swap out something else out of my 14. So, Saturday, I should have it nailed down and can come back and tell you what I've come up with. So, if you have any suggestions after looking at my kit, and I will link my kit video down below, please watch my kit video, and if you have any suggestions as to what I could possibly swap out, I'd love the help. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you back here on Saturday. Creative blessings.